Okay.
Yay.
Get everybody in here. 5 of you drop down to the team 1 and ask if we can get this guy invited and going since we're live. And if I go down there, go ahead.
Can you stream so I can see what's going on?
Yes, that's why I couldn't leave. Matter of fact, here, I'll go ahead and ask real quick and see what's going on.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yo, what's going on?
We're trying to get
Hold on,
CJ
I'm trying
in
to-
a fucking lobby right now.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
leave my party.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
It says it doesn't even say you're on the game. It just says do not disturb.
All right, well the stream is live, so just whenever you guys can, just let me know. Alrighty.
Oh, legit.
Slam ya.
They're about to drop 20.
About to drop 32, dude.
All right, let's keep it to it down. All right, does everything look good? Everyone, is everyone ready to go?
Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oil up.
Good luck, have fun, guys.
All right, I need readies in chat. Hit hit R and enter, and we should.
I'm ready. Oh wait.
I'm ready, dude.
Oh, I'm ready.
I don't know what the R button looks like.
I'm ready, Freddy.
All right, ladies, good luck and have fun.
Wait, so who is playing right now?
Good
This
luck,
is
have fun.
AOS ACAD versus AOS.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the academy team is pretty strong. I feel like they need a key is that they need to come into this and work together to actually like clear out their opponents.
Yeah,
They need to work on
Okay.
their cohesiveness.
Who chose Skyscraper, bro?
So that was something that I wanted to talk about. Is the ACAD team was like punishing any of the smaller maps. They really want to take them to a bigger map, which historically in this league, like if you are the worst opponent in quotations when it comes to like rankings and like the overall like ratings, like taking a team to a bigger map has seemed to like make games a little bit closer than they probably should be.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but that's what we did when, in the first season against like you guys and Valley. That's why no one would ever take us to Skyscraper, because it was a rat fest for us. We were allowed to just be in places we shouldn't be for way too long, But I do say it is a weird thing to see a Jackal ban in 2025. Do you guys agree, or am I just crazy?
It really
that's weird.
depends.
I think it's weird.
For me, it really depends on like what your main objective as a team is. So if it's gonna be roam clearing, maybe you ban the Jackal and don't ban a Vigil. So yeah, they're gonna go for bandit ban. That's a little interesting.
Bandit ban. I actually think that is a good play if they know their opponents well.
Yeah.
I do know that AOS will paid tub trick on this map. So I don't know if bandit's really the best choice.
See, if I can explain why I think Jackal's a bad ban, I just think there are so many other more impactful operators than Jackal.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get away from the tracking, like, wouldn't you want to get rid of like Deimos? Like, I just feel like he's more like he doesn't have to pressure you head on, where like
Yeah.
and you get more information from the like Deimos could sit outside and tell you exactly where the guy is, right?
Right.
And I don't know, like if you want to get rid of some of that tracking ability or the run stop ability, like I just feel like Deimos is the first thing that people go to nowadays anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, like Jackal's still strong. I just relevance in his pick rate is not shown anymore, if that makes any type
Yeah,
of...
exactly. Like,
So
I mean, you see Dokkaebi coming out by... I guess that's the ACAD team, the people who banned Jackal.
So
But like
I
Dokkaebi's a very powerful ban as well.
do have one. See, they brought the Vigil, and Vigil, if you're gonna ban Jackal, I feel like you have to bring Vigil every round, because Vigil counters Deimos, and like he's a good counter to the roam clear. So we'll see how they utilize that.
Yeah, I want to see if they have like any actual like reinforcements off sites, or if it's just gonna be, hey, I'm in this position, I'm gonna be just poking and moving. Like, in my opinion, you should be reinforcing those 2 hard walls right there, or maybe even like the single walls like Jacer just got there. But let's kind of
getting an office extension.
Mm-hmm. I really want to like make it hard for them to enter the map, and like there's no really other hard walls that are like absolute needs. Like you got your gauge, your makeup room wall, your 2 disco room walls, and then your 2 T walls. That's 5 on the left side of the map. You still have 5 available to you, so you can get your 2 on your pink bar, your top house, and then the ones that Jace are picking up now. Surprise.
So
It
it
does
does
seem like they have 2 people below, which is odd.
Walking up black right now, or is that outside? No, they're outside. Yeah, so it looks like the majority of their push is gonna go office side, and they're gonna bring 2 people up somewhere else, or maybe they're rotating over. But
I don't see any roam clear on the attack. They do have the IQ to counter the Valk, but I do see some of these downstairs players hitting maybe a late flank if they don't get cleared out.
yep, there they go. They found the Vigil, and I see somebody else rotate down onto the Vigil, maybe help them out. Call coming in. Yeah, they have a drone on that Vigil active teams.
A minute left, and an attacker has not entered the building. Yeah, they have. Very little, though.
Yep, and here they're gonna send the Monty in. Yep, Monty in. They have this Vigil boxed out. Let's see if he can get away.
He does. He
Yeah,
escapes
he's gonna
through the
rotate the
pantry.
ball. Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, he hits
Big
it through the
Jacer.
wall!
He ends up hitting it. And Jacer came down to help out. Beautiful timing to come for a little late wraparound.
Okay, so you get your first 2 picks, you trade out for your Valkyrie. Doesn't feel the greatest because you lose a C4 for the late round, but you know you got your man advantage. You still have like the hold on the bottom floor. Like, what do you do as an attacker here? Like, we got some.
I feel like you have to group up.
Yeah, I do too, and this just
Stun grenade.
Flash, jump in on the flash. Good move.
and
Oh,
GMN
too fast.
set him
Moving
down.
too fast.
Oh yeah. It just seems really disjointed, their attacks. Like, they had 3 people try to, you know, room clear. There's 2 at the bottom, and it just kind of fell apart. Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
You're in bad positioning.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any trades by the attack either. They need to be stacking on top of each other and clearing angles together.
Valkyrie, or whoa, Zofia might come up for a late house and try to catch him off guard. No, she's on the window. Why did I think she was... Ooh, okay.
What a shot,
We
bro.
see a lack of discipline by the defense. Swinging Hexa right now, and Office. No one in sight.
Boxing her out.
Oh.
There you go.
Animus hits the shot.
And like,
And at
I'll-
that point,
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean they diagnosed where they're pushing from, and then they had the Vigil lure him out, and Valkyrie hit a really good flank there. Even though she might have gotten traded, they still ended up taking down the Monty, which is really big.
Yeah, when I tell people like you are starting to watch, you know, R6 and you're starting to get to that higher level, like when I tell you, like, you know, they say, oh, football is a game of inches when the field's massive. Well, the map's massive, but like we just seen multiple gunfights be won within less of an inch on their screen. You know what I mean? Like, you are fighting through pixels, and that's the part of this game that can be really exhilarating and like can make things like, you know, a 4v2 be worked into a 2v1, right? Like, it's something that's so unique to R6 that like it's one of the things that I love is your minute gunfights can really alter a round.
Yeah, yeah.
Like those shots that were being shot through like Samurai window were just insane from both sides. I mean, both people hit disgusting shots through that window.
Yeah, yeah. See, they brought a pulse. That'll be interesting to see how the attackers end up getting rid of that, because you're gonna have to clear out that pulse if you're gonna try to execute on the site.
Yeah, and the real thing is like, you know, they had a problem with the roam here, and they just continuously throw 3 people down. I mean,
we see all 5 attackers spawning helipads. They might be going for a horizontal clear from the side of Geisha.
just gonna walk in
or
there. Ace.
or diagonal clear from the opposite corner of the map.
This IQ is nice, especially since they showed a Valkyrie last round, and maybe even getting some information on that pole.
Yeah, the Valkyrie can also go below and clear the electrical off for trying to go to the wall.
Their window's getting contested. Let's see.
Game of
They go
inches,
for
like
it.
you said.
Twitch is gonna jump in on the window. Don't think they know that pulse is there at the center of the drone right now, though. Another one jumps in.
Ooh,
Oh, you
pick
could see opening pick.
for the defense. I don't know where that was.
Oh,
Just getting aggressive, swinging out, getting the pick. There's
Knows
one
that there's
more.
more
Is he
there.
gonna find it? Playing passive
holding
now.
him
Lots of discipline with this angle. He's playing a shallow angle. It almost paid off. In a gunfight with the ace. Ace reloaded.
Yeah,
He has the
there
C4. That's the
Ace
win
is
condition.
dead.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, but he's answered
Oh.
back. See,
And I mean that's what you get for trading. That's what you get for playing near your teammates. Is you gain a lot out of those small gunfights that you think you just lose. Well, you call for help and all of a sudden your teammate's there, and now you're not even down a minute.
What is
Whoa!
what is going on?
what was
Going
that?
prone to dodge the knife.
Wow, that was a lot of whiffs. I'm seeing. Maybe they're not warmed up yet.
Dropping Monty and IQ for Valk is massive. To be fair, yeah, yeah, and that is kind of like the brevity of like, you know, what are you willing to get rid of on your defense to clear that Monty, because that guy can be a pain in the ass for the defenders because he's just a wall of information if used properly. You know, and here comes to say, like, that was an absolute just baffling encounter that we just got to watch live
Yeah,
on
that
stream.
was-
Defenders, protect your
But-
The
bombs
pulse
from being
almost
used
went
by
crazy. Almost with the 4-piece, was it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I had the opportunity.
but like you
Bomb
said,
located by
like
attackers.
that shows the value of playing. Like, Pingu said this, and this is something that I like breathe life into in any team that I'm on or like I have coached in, you know, the last years that I have, is if you are more than 3 seconds away from somebody, you are in the wrong. A bad plan done together is better than a good plan done separately, and it's
Right,
just
yep.
something that like you will see in like these stronger teams or
10
these teams
seconds
that
to go.
have like played more together than like, you know, maybe some of these ACAD
5
and
seconds
these younger
to
guys that are, you know, trying to prove themselves. Like the closeness
Attackers'
and
objective is to
the
defuse the
weave
bomb.
almost of cross angles that like these higher level
Yep.
players can make are just bar none to anybody else. Like,
Yep.
and we see it
And
with
when
your squad
gunfights-
too.
When gunfights happen with two teams that know what they're doing, a lot of times you're going to see a lot more than one kill. You're going to see trades happening back and forth, people taking advantage of the noise of the gunfight, people taking advantage of people maybe exposing themselves too much, trying to go for a trade, people holding cuts. Like, it's all built off of this dynamic of a gunfight. Whereas, you know, if you're just taking a 1v1 and you're by yourself and you're attacking someone who's by themselves, like, it's just a 1v1 at that point. Why are you playing a 5? Why are you playing Siege if it's just a... We see the first pick going out for the defense again.
Answered back by
it's-
Hayes.
They're gonna fight over this shrine balk. Let's see if the pulse tries to make a move on the window.
Let's see if we have a we have a Claymore here. We don't.
It is even, 3v3. The attackers are spreading out a little bit more, which I do like to... they're 2 on the balcony, 1 downstairs. Not much.
All right, 3v2. They got the pick on. What was that? Anyways,
If I was this pulse, I'd probably drop here, but that's just me, maybe? Because we have Whisper below. It hasn't really made an entrance to this map yet.
I think he's gonna try to take this gunfight, try to maybe even it out a little bit more.
Well, he has a cross with that. Is it a mute? Yeah, he has a cross with the mute. Who's
They
in
need to
karaoke
recognize
now.
that both of them are off site and that they can try to maybe get down for a plant. Yep, they found the pulse. Oh, a little bit of a whiff. Yep, just gonna jump down black.
Now, is the hatch open? Because if the defense can just fall back, then that might be what they can do. That's their plan.
Alright, this guy
They're just sitting here.
needs to move
Got
at
active
this
pings.
stage.
Yep, they're just taking their time here. The attack, just slowly pincering that pulse, keeping them stuck there.
All right, minute left. Not a lot of action happening in the last 15 seconds. Lots of intel.
The mutes drop back to site.
So the hatch must be open. This does leave a one person alone on top. They could try to trade out and go for the 2.
Attackers'
Oh,
bomb defused.
man.
Wins the fight.
Trade
But
it
gets
out.
traded.
Oh,
We got see a little bit of BM.
Cover their defuse.
35
Alright.
seconds.
Yep, they
2v1.
wasted a lot of time. Makes this winnable. At least he got traded out and wasted all that time.
So So let's get Swag's POV here. So we got one on the hatch. Did you hear the drop? He does. Oh, you gotta believe in the shotgun for it to work. 15 seconds left. It's a 1v1 left on site. Oh my god. So he's got to drop this hatch. He has no time to rotate. He has absolutely no time. Cover the sound. Oh, what a miss. Oh!
But he gets it. Yep.
Bro, he on ADS is just bang him from that far, man.
I mean,
oh.
At that point, if I'm the attack, I'm dropping that hatch with my teammate.
Yeah.
That way, you have 2 guns up, so when the mute walks in, you have 2 guns that can shoot back. He can only shoot one of you at a time. But right there, I mean, you know, they gave the mute 2 1v1s, gave him a chance to win.
I was just so surprised, like, man, I try to make that shot with that shotgun, bro. It takes 4 on ADS from that distance. This man just one pumps that guy from across the room, man. On ADS.
He's got aura.
Yeah, dude, he believes too hard in the shotgun. Swag with a disgusting 1v2 swap from the attack. That was awesome.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
That was a very good clutch.
Swag with his namesake in the server. I really want to kind of see, they've won all 3. They're back into their primary bomb site. You think that most of these fights are going to happen downstairs, or do you think they're going to try to just shove it over from the top side?
I have no idea. The attack has been taking horizontal, taking diagonal. I don't know where they're going to enter this time.
Yeah, I feel like this roam clear has been really difficult on them, and so, I mean, at what point do you kind of start to shift your attack when you realize that you've had 3 rounds in a row where you've met their roamers, and all 3 times you haven't been able to convert it?
Yeah, and Quinn may have only traded himself out that in that round in T, but look at the time he wasted just standing and being a known entity, and they were struggling getting around on each other. Oh man,
A spawn peek by defense.
I don't even know who picked that up. I was kind of talking there.
I mean, there's your heartbeat. You're gone.
Yep.
That doesn't feel
See how
good.
they adapt.
If anyone's watching this, that door that they ran through, never go through there. You can always go through the archway to get out next to the building. You never want to go through that door.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that door under the default cam, never go through that.
Yeah, you always want to go to the side here.
Yep. You go to the side or like hug the little bridge at the top.
That is nice. 3 FPS for stream. Fixed lag, damn. I have 0 drop frames. That has to probably be on your end, bro. I'm not getting a vision. Shooting bombs for what?
Did you see a trade come through? 4v3 for the defense. Still battling horizontally.
Loading new magazine.
Man.
So the attackers are both in first floor bedroom right now.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Ooh.
Wow.
Coming down
Yeah,
house stairs. Zoni gets a pick.
Yep.
Alright, we see a 1v1. Ash wins, bringing herself that much closer to winning the clutch.
Swag's doing a little bit of a drawing on the wall. And,
Yeah, that was like that old,
play.
yeah, that was like
Ooh,
that
that was
old dodgeball trick where you throw the slow ball up in the air and then get pelted by someone else throwing the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he looked up, and that was the last thing he got to do with his life. That was insane coordination from 2 separate floors, too. That's something that I want to highlight. Like, hey, he's down here. I'm going to hit an impact on the floor. You swing him from, reception side. And hell, it worked. Come back, kid. Come back.
I feel a comeback.
I
feel
also
it coming.
see AOS ACAD on attack, which is very difficult on Skyscraper.
Yeah.
Whether the defense half will give them a massive comeback, we will see.
Attackers need to locate and
Hello,
defuse
Yeah, they
the
really
bomb
just need to
if
pick
they
up
can.
1 round. They need to pick up one of these 2 rounds at the bare minimum. 2 would be optimal here, but we'll see what they can do.
Now, I am, I'm going to make a little bit of a prediction here. I think they drop a round. I think this is going to be a 7-1 for the AOS squad. Now, I will say the ACAD team,
10 seconds left.
they have been trying their damnedest to get things squared away, and it's just not been working out well for them. But, I will say for
Attackers are moving
Giuseppe
out to locate a bomb
and Hayes, they do be playing a lot together, so...
Yeah.
It just, it kind of almost feels like the oppression of the defense on Sky has just really been shown here.
Yeah. The defense has been very pushing into the attack, not giving them any space, not letting them enter the building. But we do see the attack taking the space by force, rushing up black stairs.
Oh,
with a
gets
wall
caught.
bang.
3v3 though. Oh, but just can't do anything as they're both trying to walk up black here, and they know that. Yep, knows that one's below, but Jaeger's just ready for it.
I think it was like a good change in pace. They said, guys, we got to get into the building. We're just getting shut down on our entry. So they just was like, okay, we're going to rush up black. And just, they were probably betting on a heavier roam and maybe only having to fight 2 people in sight. But, I mean, it got shut down right as they got to the top of the black stairs.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of see the trades were like almost in a flurry. I was trying to get to the action, and it was like, they traded to the 3v3, and the last 2 were kind of just like lagging behind and didn't fully commit to the black stairs. And the 2 that did commit, like, they got stopped in their tracks. So like, it's almost like that old adage from, World War II. When the first man dies, run up, pick up his rifle, and keep running. Like that old Russian adage, and it's just. It just didn't seem to work there. I do like, though, how the ACAD team has seen that what they are trying to do is not working, and they're trying to change the pace, which I do think is the answer. You just have to win those gunfights, unfortunately. Like, at the end of the day, this is a...
Yep.
Yeah, this is a FPS. You do have to win those gunfights.
All right, what I will say is the last time AOS ACAD attacked this site was their closest chance they had to a round win. So, let's see that again, and... let's hopefully have it go into their favor. I want to see a close game here.
Yeah, I do too. I like a 5-1 split isn't very uncommon for Skyscraper. So let's think about that. But if we see 6-0 and then a side swap, it takes 1 rush. It takes 1 mistake from that, from the ACAD team on defense for it just to be a wrap. So you really look. Oh, okay. Answer's back on the spawn peak.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yep, that's exactly what you need. Get momentum here on this round. Take the win. Carry it onto the defense.
Get some confidence. These players need some confidence to swing into these enemy players, play off their teammates. And that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm just seeing pure confidence as these players are taking the space together.
Yeah, and we need to see more of that. Maybe not as so bunched up as they were, but whatever works to get these guys into the map and active in the server is what has really been, like, almost lacking for this team. Oh, there's a flank.
Uh-oh. We might see a gap here by Big Jacer.
No. Oh,
okay.
swag.
Ooh.
Okay, Jacer and Whisper. And Whisper wants to
and he
gunfight.
gets taken
5v2.
down.
Okay. They need to slow down. Legion drops, gets the pick. They need to slow down here. They need to find out where they are and just get the win.
At this point,
Blitz is super weak. Oh, and Blitz goes down. 3v1. This is winnable. It's Vigil. Still on Vert. Still has Vert control. They need to just try to get that case down.
Oh, we didn't know he dropped.
Oh, wow.
Hit a
It
timing,
doesn't matter.
but
Giuseppe's
he's
there for the
flanked.
backstab. Oh, man, we're
Wow.
shooting bodies. Not at the 5-1 split. Not at the
We're seeing some passion in this game now. I love it. I love it a lot.
That was a great win. That Valk that could have completely ended that round, but they were able to get that pick.
I do want to shout out chat. Hello Opoke. Hello Beck. Hello Storm. Hello all of you guys. Thank you guys for stopping in and seeing our players. It really makes me feel good. I respect the attempt at changing the pace of the round. Yeah, and that's. And look, the first attempt didn't really work, but they stuck with that blitz. They found a faster path to site and almost punished the AOS team for being too far off site, being too loose with their defense. But now with the round swap, I think maybe this is where we're going to start seeing the attack kind of maybe show a little bit of its almost.
I mean,
what would you
already.
say?
I was just going to point out that the lineup on defense looks nothing like ALS was doing. I mean, we see maybe an Azami and that's the similar part. But everyone else is a new pick,
Yeah.
so I think these teams play very differently.
My question is, what does this mirror accomplish?
seconds
Like,
to
I'm
go.
not trying to be that guy,
Now you
but like,
see me, now you don't.
Oh, you can hold
5
down
seconds
to
to
the
go.
top of black stairs from Geisha if you want to hold Geisha.
Attackers have
Yep,
objectives
let's
to
see.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
They did bring a Mira here. I think that's a little bit of a dubious Mira. I don't think I've seen that before. And oh, okay, so they're Geisha is really gonna have to be a spot that they held down here.
Yep.
I don't know if I like this. It just
Ooh, reinforcing the wall. Interesting plays. We see the attack
Here.
get the first pick.
yeah, their Elo went down.
and I have a question. If you're upside down rappel on the Geisha window, you can.
You cannot
this-
see that.
You
I don't-
cannot.
No, I don't believe you can. No.
No, yes, I think that Mira is good.
Okay.
You
'Cause I-
you do where he's standing now is safe from the window. And where the dock is standing is safe if you reinforce that wall. That's like in the middle.
Okay.
We see
Oh.
second pick go to the attack as well. The defense peeking a little bit. They got ants in their pants. Wanting to do something.
Yep. All right, there we go.
Answered back on drum though, so that's a little bit nicer where majority of this utility is set up. Looking at this Ash staring at this mirror shield does not feel great. Like, do we have?
Ash calling out the util.
They're in sight now, though. They have entered T. I don't think they have Case in there yet. Oh, now it's down to a 1v4, and yep.
And there's.
All right, what I
6-1.
want to see, lots of util being used. I want to see less peaks from the defense. I think that'll work well for them. Less peaks, more crosses. That way they can't just drop these bodies by swinging into the attack angles.
I mean, yeah, you drop the first two bodies in Drum and Shrine, and it's over. I mean, you're concentrated on Geisha, like most of you guys on Geisha, leaves T completely free. And they just have man advantage, and they just flooded the site where they didn't have much
Yep.
defense on
and,
it.
And maybe I'm crazy, but like maybe we want to see like two power positions, like almost not like on a complete roam, but like adjacent. So like if you're playing T disco, like you might want to see like a shield top dragon, like that's close to Toaster, and maybe even like some type of pinch action
Defenders, protect
on
your
that
bombs
drum,
from being
and then when you
defused
get
by
cleared out of
attackers.
that, just fall back to T and fall back to top wave. Like you don't have to go crazy
Yep.
on those extensions, man. Like just burn the time.
Exactly.
And
Run the
you
time.
attackers.
Shoot a couple drones.
a Malusi.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, like the Malusi I think would be great for this squad, slowing down like just this Ash just sprinting at them and just collecting kills. Like this guy just
Right.
feels like the Grim Reaper walking through this
Right.
side
As
of
the
fight.
defense, before you swing out of any cover, ask yourself, can my death be traded? And if the answer is no, don't swing.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe we should tell some of our teammates that.
5
Well,
seconds
you
left.
guys got kind of like the you got the mechanical prowess to kind of get away
We
with
got
a
the
little bit more.
LeBron.
Defuse a bomb.
We got the LeBron of Siege.
The LeBron of Siege. For you those that don't know, Toby is the LeBron of Siege apparently.
He is. Everyone likes to ride Toby. Everybody.
Yep. Well, let's just say he's my entry. Let's see what I
Okay,
do here. It
so-
looks like stacking outside office wall.
See, we didn't see any direct sight hits in the last half, so now we're finally seeing some main wall action.
Yeah, you guys get to see me fat finger every key because I have fat fingies.
He's gonna swing this window.
Getting whacked on the window. See
Looks like
EMPs
they're-
coming out. Can the Cade trick the wall?
I think he's trying.
I don't know. And
Chippy answers with a shotgun frag.
brutal.
Just sitting on Terrace door.
All right, 2 minutes left, 1 minute down, and not a ton of progress has been made. They need to make a rotate because I believe their util's been used.
Yeah, I think maybe this Ash is gonna try to go beneath and clear out this Cade. We'll see though. I could be wrong. 1:30 left. Oh, he's just walking up in here.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
And he's shut down.
Who needs a drone? And that was perfect. The defense is playing this excellently.
Yep.
Good
I
util
think
usage, and then just punishing no drone, punishing the lack of intel.
Vigil's gonna get intel on their rotate. Yep, and the team's starting to flock over. You can just hold them off in a choke point. Oh,
Losing the one.
No, I will say, with all fairness, like G36C is one of my favorite weapons, answered by Whisper on Black Stairs.
Excellent.
And yeah, you just got a disjointed attack, and it's showing right now.
Yo, and one more thing is Whisper's able to get back to sight. He's able to get that pick and get away.
Yeah. I do appreciate that. We got a stolen GGs in chat. 2v4.
Lots of movement coming out by the defense. I think they need to sit, call what they're holding, and then just sit still and wait for the attack to come to them.
Yep, 40 seconds now. They're gonna have to start working their way up. And it looks like they don't have any drones. They just have to face check everything. Oof.
I need some long angles.
That cake just gets stemmed right back up.
Jason just doesn't know what to
more.
hold
Yeah,
here.
the doc.
20 seconds left.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, full health on the defense. 19 seconds left. The attack baiting here, really. Losing the one.
Oh, he answered
And Doc with the double. Excellent. This is the momentum that they need.
Yes, I think that was a little bit of a whiff by the Capitao.
We're all good, though. Going
There's hype in the
6-2.
comms.
Yeah, he said all good, I'm washed. The sub showing prime confidence in his ability to play here. Now, I just felt like they gave up on their main push a little bit too quickly, and maybe swapping to like a Thatcher might help with this, especially if you only have Kate on the board. Like Thatcher's a must pick, in my opinion.
See, I think the rotate was a necessity. I think because they didn't get the wall open, they didn't get the office wall, well, the house wall open. I think they like you're kind of at a dead end if you don't have those alleys open from that balcony. So I think the rotate was a good play, but the Ash just walking in pantry by herself downstairs just to get fragged was just not the right play. Then their team kind of slowed down and made an attempt, but after they took space in barrel and dragon, they kind of just didn't do anything. They kind of baited for picks, and the attacks didn't give many picks, and then the round ended.
We have some coping going on in the chat. Oh, come on, Vigil, you can get it.
Yeah. I've had.
It doesn't look like they reinforced the office wall. So we'll see if the Vigil's just gonna play here to stall a little bit and then fall back off.
Good use of default cams.
Yep, realizing that they're not really looking like... Okay, he sees one office side, but that's it. Two now. He saw two.
He's both. Using process of elimination, he can also know that they spawned helipad, because that cam was shot.
Looks like Doc and Twitch kind of had a little bit of an exchange. Doc's been able to get himself back up to full, though. Twitch sitting about 50 health. Oh, but ended up getting the pick.
Defense.
The rest of the attackers are out this office side, breaching the wall. I think Vigil knows that imminent doom is coming. Gets droned. I think they saw him.
Vigil does not have anyone playing with him. Is he going to fall back? He does fall back. Playing very aggressively.
And now he's just
and
going
now
to
ratting in a corner.
Come on, just do it. Just rat. Yep, you're Vigil.
Changing mags.
He's going to run out of ability, though.
Now, he does have the mute sitting in Dragon. The wall's reinforced. They can't really help, but they are the first contact. The wall that the attack has to get through.
Oh, he's just... Yep, alright.
Almost
Trying to get a pick there.
Alright, minute 30 almost. 4v4, and some space has been taken by the attack. They just have to work their way over to site now. Ooh. Good pick onto the guy in
I think
Geisha.
that was a little bit of like a geometry pick.
We have a player playing on the mezzanine.
4v3 and the attackers still have a lot of time. They can take this pretty slow. Ooh, Big Jason's gonna get lit up by
This
the
mute
mute.
holding this space.
Oh, the
not
mute's
letting
gonna
any
retake
of it.
Dragon.
He was in Dragon this whole time.
Oh wow, okay. So
Yeah.
they still haven't... Looks like they're putting most of their effort into drum.
Oh, he spots the guy
sees
in
him.
drum. The attack may be looking to rotate, maybe take some more space. I don't know. It really just looks like they're baiting for picks right now.
Changing mags.
Yeah, 45 seconds left, and they have not made much movement. Oh, what
nice
a
swing by
great
the
swing. Knows he's being held off drum. Let's see what he does. sees the ace, sees them both. Let's see how the defenders kind of keep them from pushing up.
Very aggressively. Might be trying to get into a rat spot to hit late. The attack has taken barrel and looking into sight right now, trying to come up with a plan for the last 20 seconds.
It looks like they're realizing that
Remaining.
if this shrine guy goes unchecked, they're not going to be able to execute. They're just going to
10
get flanked and
seconds
go
to
for the plant.
These last defenders
just
playing
gonna-
it very well, not giving the
5
attack
seconds to
anything.
go.
Oh, and he's trying to... He can't get through him. That's the round.
And
Yep.
round's gonna end with Swag alive, as he
Operators,
couldn't
you are out
run
of time.
through the rotate.
Tried to be a snake, and it just did not work.
Could not slither well enough.
Yeah, like
Impressive hold.
yeah,
Very impressive. Yep.
it was exactly what I kind of wanted to see. You know, they just kind of extended a dragon instead of like top toaster. But honestly,
Sure.
I think it was really crazy that, and this is like more like an admiration for R6. Like, we lost a round because we couldn't get through a soft wall. You know, at the end of the day, like, he could have won, you know, done something crazy there at the end. It was merely really the defense like chewing the clock really well. But like,
Oh yeah.
him not being able to get through that soft wall allows that trade not to happen, and you know, no chance of any craziness happening. You know,
Attackers
and it's
need
just
to locate
those
and
little
defuse
type of
bomb.
things can win you rounds in R6, and it's just beautiful in my opinion.
Like ever since there was 2 attackers left, the defense didn't give them anything.
Attackers have
It's like they
discovered
could
the
hear the
location of a bomb.
broadcast. They heard my advice telling them not to peek, and they're like, okay, I won't peek. And they just sat in sight, and the attack watched their angles, and nothing happened. Or the defense watched their angles.
They're doing good here. They do have momentum. They have taken 2 rounds in a row. Let's see what they do. It looks like they're going back to this Geisha Mira setup.
I think it's gonna work. I want it to work for him so bad.
I mean, yeah, this is some tech right here. I do want to see it work.
You know, Lance is writing this down. We're gonna use it.
Yeah, this might be something we adopt.
Okay, it might not be great, but I don't think it's bad.
I mean, yeah, you could make it work. See where did she place both already? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a pretty standard Mira, I feel.
I was gonna say black not being reinforced is kind of wild.
30 seconds in, yeah. With the guy on rappel.
Yeah, right next to him. Oh, only one. Okay.
Only one. They're out.
Ooh, the warden's down. That's not a pick you want to have early off. Oop, gonna use a Selma on the castle barricade. All right.
He also has soft breaches too.
Yeah, they have a sledge. Interesting.
No, I mean like, Swag has a soft breach charge.
Oh yeah, he does actually have soft reach. And they're gonna get another pick and another. Ooh, not looking good.
Wow.
Now they just have a Mira sitting up in Geisha with no one on it.
So this is what you were saying earlier, Mongo, is
Yeah.
that like you can be playing solidly, it just takes 1 round.
Yep. Oh, and he knows. Yeah, he's just gonna get held here.
He's gonna win this one.
Oh, what is he gonna cook up here? As the Vigil being the last alive. He's ratting a drum. They know.
He's
They
gonna
know
get
it.
pinched. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. He's
they
not in
know
Geisha.
it. They know it. Oh,
Flash and swung. Oh, wins the one.
Okay.
One step closer. One hit, 1 HP in a dream. Good crosshair
Start putting
placement.
case down. This is to stay alive.
Attackers are activating the
He
diffuser.
now has to take agency.
Wow. Wow. Yep. Just gonna run down, and that's it. That's a GG.
That is a GG in chat. We are
Well played. Well played by both teams.
yeah, we're gonna get a like. Who do you think we should get for the player interview?
Ooh,
Uh,
I have no idea. I would say Swag for his mute hold, bro. His mute hold and
Oh yeah.
mute play on Dragon. That was crispy.
All right, I'm gonna go grab him real quick.
It's all good.
Hey,
It's
yo,
a tough
Swag, we
match
need
to
you for a
attack,
player
dude.
interview.
It's no big deal. You know?
I told you they win 3 rounds, bro. I told you.
Hey, Swag, we need you for a player interview if you don't mind.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna drag him up here.
Wait.
The man, the legend himself. Alrighty,
Oh,
guys. You have been summoned. But
Nice.
Hello.
yeah, some of these guys might have a question for you, and I know Chan had a particular question for you about one round that you won for your team.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
yeah.
Okay,
So
Sorry,
Oh.
you go. You go.
No, you go. Actually, Thomas, you do it. You do it. You do it. You do it.
Oh, hold on. Were you? So you tell me what role you have on your team.
I'm a hard support player, so my main goal is to pretty much be that wall denial, be that drone, that main primary droner that's getting all the info for our guys pretty much
Okay.
to make a play.
Okay. Do you like that role?
I do. I enjoy it a lot. Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah. Did you think you made any plays like as that support this game that like gave your team the round based off of your support util usage?
It seemed like a lot of I was just chilling in sight, drawing dicks on the wall, but but I guess it helped a little bit because it seemed like they was killing them on the other side of the map, and then I was just having a grand old time. There was the barbecue, the first barbecue round.
Sure,
I
you
got
hit it.
I hit the last little 2K to end
Okay,
the
with the
round.
shotgun.
Yeah, and I think I messed up a little bit. I could have played with Quinn better. He thought I was still there, but I could have played with him better. Um, it
Quinn
wouldn't
was
have had
the
to come to
pulse
that.
upstairs.
Yeah, and
Gotcha, gotcha.
it could have went better than I mean it worked out in the end, I guess. I mean, they just got point blank with a shotgun and it worked out.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
but I mean,
that shotgun round had me screaming. I'm like, how in the ever loving fuck did you hit that guy? Like,
you see the round where I was Cade and I was hip firing the
yes, we
the
saw that.
Joker beat?
Oh yeah, we saw that. Don't worry.
Hey, that was
Very good.
pro league. That was pro league on it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have one question about that strat. Oh wait, actually, that was the other. I'm stupid. Never mind. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Well
lie.
played.
We don't have any strats for
Yeah.
Sky. We kind of were just
Who
like
makes strats for Sky? That's
yeah. So
Hey, now,
I mean that's a
I
map
like
that we
strats.
haven't. It's not a map that we've been practicing a lot. So we kind of just went into it like, all right, we're just gonna put
Okay.
like default rank strats, and we're just gonna go, put everything we got on the table, and it worked out for us this game.
Absolutely, guys.
I have a question for you. What is like? So this is AOS versus AOS Academy, correct?
Yes.
So what is the relationship that you guys have with your teams? You guys share strats? Do you guys help each other out? Give each other like VOD reviews? What's the kind of dynamic?
Yeah.
here?
So we're all part of one massive Discord. We're all the same organization at the end of the day. The academy team is a newer team in development for people that are looking into getting into the comp and the younger, like the youth, because I mean you can't really play like pro league or anything like that until you're 18 and above. But you have the lower league, so it's just the academy team is in place to, I guess, give them that comp feeling and getting them used to playing with a team and learning strats and VOD reviewing and doing that sort of thing. We do share strats. It's not all the same. We have a resources page, and if one roster has a strat that and they post it in the resources, we're more than welcome to look at it.
Okay.
We can adapt, like we can use it and change it up to suit like all the roster's needs, and like on because every team is gonna play differently, and so at the end of the day, we're one big family. Just trying to progress like as an organization. No matter what roster does it, we're always trying to give each other ideas and progress further. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Now, I have a question that we've seen. We've seen your ACAD team, and I just want to know if it's in the resources page. What was that mirror set up for upstairs? Like,
I actually have never seen that in my life. I don't know. They brought us to Sky. They wanted to play us on Sky. So I mean that must have been something they was cooking up or something. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what that was. I didn't even get to like see it fully. 'Cause I think before I could even get into Geisha, we had won the round. I had killed the Doc in Geisha, and then the round was over. So I didn't even get to see the full extent of it.
all right, buddy. Well, do you guys have any more questions for Swag?
No, I don't have any.
That's it. Oh, well played, man.
I
well
appreciate
played.
it. Thank you for taking the time to watch us play, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely, buddy. Anytime. And Swag, do you have any socials or anything you want to shout out to the chat?
Just AOS Esports on Twitter, AOS Esports on Instagram. That's pretty much it. Just look us up. Just look up the org on IG, Twitter. You know, that's pretty much all. That's the only socials I'll be posting.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy. Alrighty, bro. Well, we're gonna get
All
you
right.
out of here, and you guys have a good rest of your night. Okay.
Hey, you guys as well, man. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, buddy. You have a blessed night.
Hey, you too.
See ya.
Alrighty, we're moving right into the second game where we got half of these people posted in, and I'll have to. You know what? I'll keep it running. But,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dip out for a second. If there's a third match, I don't know if there is a third, but if there is a third, I can probably be back for that one.
You're playing in the third match, Goober.
Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. All right, take care, guys.
Absolutely, buddy. Have a great night. 5, are you staying or are you going? You bouncing?
I
I would appreciate
might
it because I don't have anybody else.
yeah, I think I'll stay. When is the game starting?
Should have started
like-
2 minutes ago.
Gotcha. I'll stay with you.
Oh yeah. Okay. So.
Cool. All right. Do you need me to go talk to people or set some stuff up? I got you.
Yeah. Will you go down there and ask FBK if his team's about ready?
Sure. That's
Yeah, that's the
Boar's
team
back.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, they said they're ready.
Okay.
They said they're good, ready to go.
Wait, their whole team isn't in here. We're missing one.
No, but I did say they're ready, and they said, yeah, they got all the other guys ready. So I'm assuming he's close.
On the way. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. I gotta. Where is this guy? Alright, I actually have to drop down. Uno momento.
450?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, what's up, Mongo? What's up?
Alright, I got a question, buddy.
Yeah.
I just gotta get you guys invited to the thing, so I need one of your guys' names or whatever.
I'll put mine in the general.
Mine's just ruin.akira.
I got it, my bad.
Okay.
I put mine in the general. Just
Yeah,
let me know if you get added.
just tell me now because I'm trying to do
Oh,
this
it's
quickly.
Chili Sauce 8426, capital T, capital S.
Huh. Does anyone else have an easier fucking tag?
Ruin.akira, no caps.
Ruin.
Akira.
Ruin. Dot. What was that last part?
Akira, Akira.
Alright, I think I got you. Did you get a friend invite?
Yes, I did. Let me accept this.
Name easy.
Your name is not easy.
Yeah, Chili Sauce 8426 is calm.
Yo, all you gotta really do is Sevi is king. That's way easier.
That's
Okay, why is it's not like actually showing up? Hold on. What is happening?
Berchacho, any day now, Akira?
Yo, what do you want me to do? It says I don't have any friend requests. Here.
I know game.
Mine's Ace
like-
underscore hiatus.
Ace underscore hiatus. Okay.
Yo, just do Sevi is king.
Ace underscore. Yeah, I think I just saw your name.
Yeah,
Nope.
I invited you as well. I added you as well. I'm Chili Sauce 8426.
Just accept this. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're good,
Berchacho's
I do
not.
not know how to spell hiatus.
I'm
No,
saying,
I really don't.
Buddy was
maybe
making excuses.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting yours either. What the fuck?
Okay, I don't know what's going on because I didn't
voted
get
you
yours.
as well.
Here, I'm gonna restart my siege real quick then.
What
See
the
if that
fuck?
helps.
Yo, Mongo, just do Sevi,
Yo,
SEVY.
he has been out of
Just
this,
we're
bro.
not getting it. We're not getting it.
Sevi, what?
That's what I'm saying. Do SEVY,
SEVY
IS,
IS
KING. No spaces.
KING.
Yeah, you could have just told him SEY is king. I think he knows how to spell is king.
We the top of the head off our goose.
I sent it.
Did you get a 7? Bro did not get it. Here, I'm gonna send a message on Twitter.
I got it. I got it.
Andrew, I think it was just you, bro. You did just.
No, because you guys have to go to Ubisoft Connect and then do the notifications, and you'll see it right at the top. Dumb fucks.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, yo, what's the language, bro?
All right, Sevi.
I'm not old enough to be saying this.
I'm gonna get FBK figured out. FBK, yo, what's up, buddy?
Yo.
Okay, I just need to get one of you guys in here. So, have anyone?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever added me before?
I sent you my name on text, so you can add me.
Oh, good lord.
It's fbk.aos. Yes. Yeah.
FBK.aos.
Exactly, bro.
Added you, brother.
I might need to add you back though. What's your name?
Ace_hiatus.
Sorry? That's
Yeah, you're gonna have to
type it. Type it. What the fuck was that?
Ace_itis. We don't have the capabilities to spell this word.
Oh, okay. Ace Idus. Okay.
Hiatus means like break from. So, my name's kind of like a joke. Okay, guys, if they get too toxic, you guys let me know, okay?
Okay, Papa.
They seem to be pretty chill right now, but
it's fine. It's gonna be over quick, so don't worry about it.
all right. Oh, by the way, if you guys do end up winning the match, which I kind of maybe think you will, I will need somebody for a player interview, and I'll just stick around for a minute after the game, okay?
I'll match you.
Alright,
up?
we got you, bro. We got you.
Okay.
I'll match you.
Well,
Speak English.
I was gonna say like right. That's why I was like, you know, whoever, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, if that is a concern for you, or whoever is the best English speaker, we can do it like that. Or like whoever had a good game, I can.
We're fine, bro.
Or I can get both, where I got the guy that had a good game, and then you can translate if you want. Like that's fine too.
Translate
French, bro.
You got actual translator.
Oui, c'est moi qui m'en allais, là. Fait que.
Marie Mathieu va être comme.
Ah non, 100%. Ça va, Mathieu.
Bro, là, t'abuses, là, sur mon anglais, là, gros Timothée.
The dum-dum on the other team. We walked them on their ass. That was a walk in the park on the dum-dum, the other team.
Alrighty, ladies. You guys have a good night, okay? Good luck. Alright?
Alright, love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, 5. We're getting her set up here. Yeah, we're getting her going. Oh, yeah. I need to know one last thing. Damn it. Hey, did you guys set up the, can you guys set up the map band page?
It's consulate. We're starting D.
Okay. Cool.
You can confirm with them, but it was that.
Okay. We got a consulate game.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I
you
do
got a cast
love
on a consulate game?
Yes. I'm
excited.
You know what? I'm really happy that their reiteration of this map has actually been starting to be loved by the, like... I got the hiccups. By the people.
Okay. I think consulate was okay how it was. They made it... They basically just added a whole bunch of corners. Am I crazy? They just were like, oh, it's a hallway. What if we made it 4 90-degree angles?
Yeah. Blue team is Ruin. And then
okay, we got
orange team is AOS G.
AOS G. What is AOS G?
Gold. I believe that's what they went, because we went gold. They went gold, silver, ACAD.
Oh, gotcha. So this is the team
This
versus.
is like, yeah. Well, so like, there's actually a big debate. Like, whenever these guys scrim, like, if it was a best of 5, it's going to the map 5 every time. So.
Okay. So the silver and gold are very equal in skill.
They're neck and neck, but I will say this: FBK and his roster have been playing for a year and a half longer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
S'il vous plaît, chum, pour être switch the team.
Which team
yeah,
is?
we need perk to swap. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, is everyone ready to go?
You should stream
put
for me.
ours in chat if you're ready.
Sorry.
All right, ladies. Good luck. Have fun, and we'll be ready to start this thing. I'll get you going here.
Hey, let's have a good game. Let's have a good game.
Appreciate
That's what I love to hear.
Bro, are you 12?
They were like, "You're 12." Oh, dude, good stuff. The next game is popping on right now, and then I got chat back open. Okay. What's up to AOS on Twitter? Jesus, God. Come on.
Okay, so who is Ruin? I have not heard of them before.
Okay, so Ruin is a squad that came from Xbox, and this is their first PC year. This is their first PC season. So, like,
okay.
We have a lot of gold, silvers, bronzes on this team, but they are a fiery bunch.
Okay, they know the console tech, though, right?
I think so. And here's what I'll say is they only got 1 round on AOS Silver last time, but
okay. What map?
That was on Night Haven, so another big map.
Okay. Starting on attack, I'm sure.
Yeah. So here's the funny part about it. Actually, they were on defense, which is the messed up part.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're very fiery. They're very passionate. So like, watch for the body shooting. Watch for the trash talk. I did actually it was so bad last time I had to give them a warning. So we'll see if they respect the warning. Yeah, like these guys are passionate. They love to get into the server and get their hands dirty, bro. They do not care.
I'm excited.
They value their life at 3 cents a piece, and they're going to run at you. They're gonna like.
I'm excited. I have not seen a lot of console tech. I'm excited to see what they come up with here.
Now the consulate bandit ban is insane.
I've seen a bandit ban in both of our games that we've had.
I wonder if that's that
which is interesting.
console tech or something.
I'm a big bandit guy myself. I'd be very sad if I saw that coming out.
Yeah,
you shouldn't tell any of the other teams that.
Well, you just spoke it into the live where 3 separate teams are watching right now. Okay. Seeing a Finka, a Maru, Grim, Thermite, and a Lion. What a lineup. Swap to a Gridlock. To an Ash. Quite different roles.
I'm loving this lineup. Amaru, Lion, Ash. What could go wrong? Finka. The Thermite sticks out like a sore thumb.
Oh,
they switched to Blitz. That's good. That's better. That's much better.
Don't worry, he'll just switch to the Blitz.
Yeah.
Remember when I said they like to go fast?
No, I'm writing this down, Mongo. Next time when we go against these guys, and we're like, guys, they're gonna be inside in 15 seconds.
Attackers have discovered the location of
Make
a
sure you're
bomb.
getting your reinforcements up early, guys. Like, we
yeah,
cannot...
do not be reinforcing 10 seconds after the round starts.
They will be standing next to you. They will be
10 seconds remaining.
Now, I'm gonna laugh that we hype this up, and then they're gonna like be outside the map for a minute 30 seconds. You just watch.
Sure hope we don't see an Amaru outside the map for a minute 30.
Attackers
that would be odd.
Oh, he's Amaru's shotgun, bro. Oh my God, he's
Amaru's shotgun. Ooh, and Iron Sight SMG-11 suppressor. I like the way this guy thinks.
This guy is doing the thing.
All right, I love Amaru's shotgun. Don't chalk it.
I like
they're trying to hit
too,
timing.
But...
They have a guy on main window too. All right, he's in. Loses the first gunfight. The gun connector.
He needs to be pushing
Blitz is ADS. Ooh. Tags the mute and is pushing it. He gets out. Ooh.
Oh, he's traded out.
Okay, just traded out. Blitz is traded. You see a 4v3. The attackers are not stopping. Evening the man count. Running through the fire and the smoke. He's Finka. He's good. Ooh, falls to the guy. Oh, but Ash picks up a pick. Ash now has a 1v2. 2 1v1s. The defenders aren't near each other. What can she do from Spiral?
Man. That was an interesting choice to run through the smoke and the fire.
He's passionate. You said they were passionate. You were not lying.
They
Ash
do not
looking
care.
for something. She's got a lot of time to play with no kit. Is she gonna rotate? It looks like she is. Maybe not. Ooh. I mean, the Goyo gave her the 1v1, but she could not capitalize on it. Ooh, the Goyo had comms on her as well. They had a BP on the vending machine. All right, well, you know what I saw as a rush, but the defense had a mute. They had a smoke. They had a Goyo. Lots of things to kind of help counter a rush.
Yeah, that... And honestly, I think if that Blitz player would have just pushed that shield into that mute's face at the beginning, would have been a much better answer than just kind of walking around the L there in bathroom hall. Like, if he can get into connector and then just start calling from connector, that just gives them so much more ground and like more information to finalize the push.
For sure, but also like it was a 1v2 in the end. I don't think it necessarily was a fail. I mean, they didn't win the round, but they set the tempo. They took a risk. It didn't work out. But they showed AOS G, hey, we're not messing around. We're gonna be in your face. We're gonna be
like,
pushing.
respect me.
We're not gonna take our time.
Respect me because I'm coming. You know what I mean? Like, I agree. It's just it really like in my mind, at least like if I'm in server, like if my rush doesn't work, like it really stings, right? Because it's almost like a coin flip, right? And if you don't win the coin flip, it kind of sucks.
Sure, but like I mean that's like if you're not going to play around the default way and play slow and drone stuff out and play like if you're just going to be rushing in, that's a move that is risky, yeah, but it sets tempo. It forces your opponents in the next rounds to say, hey, maybe I can't do a deep roam because they're going to rush and hit site in 2 seconds. Maybe I have to have my stuff set up because the attackers are going to take their time checking for spawn peaks, like they're going to be in.
Okay, question. How successful do you think this pulse is going to be on this roam here?
Ooh, I think he gets at least one. That's my bet. Ooh, he's got the vertical on the window. Is he going to use his C4 already? And he uses it. Doesn't get anything with it. Doesn't mean he's out of the round just yet.
Yeah, like...
No, he still has the vertical on the window.
Yeah, he still has the vertical on the door. And also, like, he's still giving us information. I guarantee this dude is yapping his team through. Oh,
Gets a pick. There's at least one.
Answered back by Chicago. I mean, he's just getting so much information here. Like, he's just
perfect intel.
Like, what do you do about that?
All right. Well, we see the attack slowing down a little bit, and it's not working too well. Maybe we need to keep this tempo.
Third floor pinch on the lobby guy. Like, it just feels like this round has just been such an outclass here. Like, they're working together. They got Case down. Last guy's outside the front door. Not looking the greatest. Yeah, that player was lagging a little bit. Flawless round for the second round. Like, I don't know. I feel like if they're not going to be pressing the envelope when it comes to speed and or like doing the big curveballs of like slowing it way down, I don't think that Ruin's really got like much of a shot here. Like they gotta be confident in their play, and whatever they're doing, they gotta fully commit like they did in the first round to really.
Right. Yeah, I think like the first round they had that passion, I don't know if their passion of droning is gonna get them very far and playing slow.
Yeah, agreed. I agree, Adam. Yeah, the Amaru was like a great idea, just
Attackers need to locate
poorly
and defuse
timed,
bombs.
and yes, it did cause an isolated gunfight. That shotgun rings true most of the time. That shotgun is not great, or
Bomb located by
not
attackers.
something you want to fool around with. So we go to the basement bomb site. Looks like we got some generic things going on. The Cade's gonna, get this main wall shocked up, and maybe even that hatch in yellow. I do like the Finra on this bomb site. The Finra could be really, really nasty here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
10
I see a
seconds
zombie band. I think is a smart ban for this map.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers' objective is to defuse
I really
the
want to
bomb.
see I want to see what Stingy's got here for us. I believe he is the sub for tonight. So I want to see.
Okay.
They got him on the vigil. Go roam, go do your thing, and we'll call you back for help. And I kind of like that idea for AOS G.
I mean, as a sub where you don't really have the chemistry with the rest of your teammates, one thing you can do is just play a position where you don't really have to rely on your teammates or have to guess what your teammates are going to be doing. So I don't necessarily think this is a bad idea. Just say, okay, I'm on a team I don't know very well. I'm going to just do a deep roam, play Siege, how I know how to play Siege, and take it from there. All right, we see the tech slowing down again like they did last round.
You gonna go for a
Droning,
backside?
opening this back single wall. What do you call that wall, Mongo?
I just call it like the back wall, like backside.
Okay.
I'm
I
sure
haven't
it's
found a
got a
name for
proper
it.
name. I'm sure it does.
I just call it like the backside lurk wall because that's where the lurker will go to like mav a hole or something. Ooh, we see a single mav hole. He's gonna play a long angle through it. Interesting plays. They don't have a Thatcher. Thatcher banned.
Okay.
And trade. 4v4, minute 30. We see one defender second floor, one defender first floor. Now, do they have intel? What is their plan for the execute?
It's a good question. I got two on wall, rotating a third over to the wall side. One playing pillar, backside lurk been shut down by Chicago. Stingy seems to be like he is rotating over to piano side along with their dock. No vertical pressure. The three remaining on the wall. What are you gonna do here? Because it doesn't.
Okay, we do
look
see one
good.
rotating. This is the correct play, I think, to rotate. At least one, probably two of your players, maybe even all three.
Maybe not the guy with the case though.
And the guy with the case is taking a 1v1, 1v2 right now. No support. And both players falling off the wall. They're saying, frick that, I'm out of here.
Yeah, and this is what's really
Defense-
unfortunate is like these guys are
piano.
just gonna, if this guy dies, he's gonna drop the case. Now it's a 2v4. Like he's so low health, if he hits that barbed wire, he's dead.
Yeah, so is his teammate. And there's the kill to the
15 seconds remaining.
full, and the defense is docked. They're just
10
gonna
seconds left.
stem themselves back up. And there's the round. He does get one before he goes out. I think it was a trade. Yeah, it was a trade. Never mind, I lied. I want to see more rushes.
Yeah.
I don't. The slow play out of Ruin is not panning out well. Dependent on something specific.
I'm just gonna check something real quick. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
You're
cut
good.
you off.
I would just say almost like the lack of working off of the intel. I don't think it's a lack of droning. I think they are droning. They're just not really doing anything with the intel they're gathering off of the drone. I think they need to be pushing multiple spots at the same time to collapse onto areas of the map that they want to take. But that's just one layman's perspective.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, not to even call this game even early or anything like that, because like that would just be kind of like disrespectful. But like, it just feels like with the last two rounds that the attack has kind of provided to us, it just feels like they've You know, they had one round where they were pretty close to being where they needed to be, and after that, it's just been like they've just. It almost feels like AOS G has been a vampire. They just sucked the life force out of Ruin on their attacks.
Right.
5 seconds remaining.
And I mean, it might just be like a lack of competitive experience, like you said. They're trying to play it like ranked, and AOS is saying, "No, we're not going to play like ranked. We're gonna." Oop, flashing the camera. Probably a fat finger. We're not going to talk about it.
It's okay though. You still got 3 more left. That's enough to cause chaos with.
I mean, how many flashes do you usually use on a round as Blitz? 1, maybe 2. I don't think it'll be bad.
Yeah, right. You know, what is he waiting on? What is the call that this Blitz is waiting on?
Well, you know, I'm seeing some teamwork coming out. At least he's waiting for a timing.
Yeah.
I like to see.
Yeah, I mean, oh, shield on the back. Oh, he's gonna try to drop in from the top. How much
New positioning.
No idea if he hit that.
Right, we got 4 attackers on the roof. A minute left. Gathering util, setting up stuff. Seeing what the defenders have in play as far as util goes. Alright, we're gonna see a Spider-Man rappel down the skylight.
I hope I see no Spider-Man. Spider-Man bad. No Spider-Man. Especially as Blitz. I don't wanna pistol shield on the back Spider-Man rappel.
For sure, for sure. Alright. See right there, like you lose a drone, you have no teammate to act off of like the intel you gained from that drone.
Right.
It's kind of, that's the point I was trying to make. Alright, so we have a warden who cannot move. Ooh.
Oh, it's a rappel glitch.
Damn. And give intel still.
Yeah, it is. That is something positive.
Right, first kill for the defense. Minute left. And they're making a push towards long office. They do have a cross onto long office. Long desk. And essentially a 1v5. Last is on the projector rappel? Yeah, projector rappel. Falling to roof. Alright, and the round is essentially over.
15 seconds left.
Oh no. Is he gonna go try to find the kill on the helpless duck Deimos? Yeah, he will.
Yeah, and I think AOSG AOSG kind of knows. Like they don't want to win a round like that, and that's why they said unfortunate. Like that's just not fun to wait. You know. So the competitive ruling on that is since the round has already started and there's already kills that are happening, the bug is just he's bugged and the round will restart. If he gets bugged again or he doesn't load in properly, that's when we can restart rehost.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
he
many
was stuck
bombs
on
as they
rappel,
can.
and that is an unfortunate way to win a round, but it is what it is. I can't really do much about that. Okay.
Yep.
That's a
Bomb
don't be
located
mad
by
at me, be mad at
attackers.
Ubisoft.
Yeah. I think it's very similar to the ruling in Pro League. Like I've seen rappel glitches happen on main stage of majors of SIs, and the casters are like, "Damn, that sucks," and the round finishes, and you keep whatever happened. However, the biggest rehost is like the drone bug. If you spawn in your drone and you can't move your drone, Ubisoft will
5 seconds
rehost
to
that.
insertion.
Yeah, like I think it was NJR that got stuck last time on rappel.
Objective is to defuse
Like
the
they
bomb.
still won the round though.
I think I watched that. DZ was he on? Was that Clubhouse?
I think it was Night Haven.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think you're right. I think I do remember that one. Team won without him.
Not FBK again on this.
You know, honestly, what I'm seeing from the defense is they're kind of saying, hey, we can just fight them wherever they are, and they're just like, oh, I hear noise, I'm gonna go stop them from entering the building. We see the defense getting very active. Pulse sees one, but doesn't. Is he gonna go for the C4?
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Right. Well, Buck is now about 20, 30 HP. The Buck could open a hatch and drop and just fight this guy.
Chicago just seems to be just chowing off of all this information. Oh, he's just gonna flash and repeat. Yeah, and he dies. Oh gosh, FBK is just being a menace downstairs, and you know, AOS G is locked in. Yes, they are. They're a very good roster. Oh, Chicago answering again. I want to. The reason why we were following FBK there is because what like a lot of people don't know about R6 is like he was one of the most pivotal people in that round, yet he did not show up in that kill feed at all. Like he got scan assist points and that's about it. But information at this level is one of the most important thing that you can get in Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, would you agree? Would you agree, Five?
I would. I think, because you know, information is what's making Siege different from a game like CS:GO or Valorant.
Or even Call of Duty, man.
Yeah, but I'm leaning more on the side of like a tactical shooter. Like I think you'd classify both CS:GO and Rainbow Six as tactical shooters. But you know, you're face checking everything. I mean, you have to. What are you gonna do in CS:GO? Like.
Yeah. And this just seems to be like a one-sided event. If Ruin doesn't get the round here, this is probably going to be wrapped up in a nice little bow here very quickly. And then, yeah, the next game that'll happen will be your guys' team at 11 o'clock tonight, EST. So what I will do is I'm going to, whenever this game does wrap up, I'm going to end stream, get everything put together for the next cast, and then I'll relog with your guys' VOD. And then during that time, I'm going to go back into this VOD and make the proper changes to the title so I can make sure everything's good.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, so for all of our viewers that are here, we do have another game tonight at 11 o'clock EST. And
you get to see me play?
Yeah, you get to see five play. And you guys play Skippy, which they're like, I think they're like middle of the pack. They have like really good fraggers, and then like it just seems like their back line just follows in line, right? Like
yeah.
Crispy had a disgusting 3-piece last time we viewed them.
Okay, yeah, I'm really excited because I've only played a few of these teams and casted a few, but I have not seen the team we're gonna be playing at all. I don't know any of the guys. I don't know how they play. So we're gonna go into it. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.
So this is something that like I think I'll talk to this team about. Is like we have one guy trying to push backside. We have two guys working on the wall, and then we have one above piano here. Like we're all spread out with no chance of refrags. Like let's go to Twitter here.
I mean, you will see in Pro League sometimes like a player push alone in the back, but like the way they're playing is off of sound. Their teammates are making. They're keeping their ears open the entire time. I mean, what he's doing now is fine. He's droning himself in, finding the util. But it's a lot about like, even after you take the space, when do you push into sight? When do you go for that lurk play? And it's a lot about timing with your team. And I'd love to see something like that coming out. Maybe a 1-2-3. Everyone walks in and Curly can come in from the back and pick up some kills. Someone doesn't know where he is, though. He did hit that Fenrir.
Chicago just deciding, hey, I've got a minute left. I can just chew this clock until they decide to make a push here. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's just going to sit here and wait until he makes this push.
We see Chicago. He's 10-1 right now.
Absolutely being a menace. Shut down from the top of the hatch from the Vigil. Way to call for help. FPK answering back on 11 on yellow stairs. The Cade answering, then answered back by the Ace got last guys on the wall, 1v3, and it is wrapped up by FBK swinging the wall. What a round. Textbook 6-0. Like, what do you have to say if you're the coach, or even like none of these teams are taking timeouts, by the way. That's something that like
it's interesting.
Yeah, like if I'm Ruins, I'm taking a timeout at 4-0, right? Hey guys, let's regroup here. Let's figure something else out. Whatever is happening in server that I'm just not catching on the observing tool, like we need to fix something. And I think a lot of it is we're solo pushing on 2 different sides of the map. Like, yeah, we're getting the wall open, but to what avail? Like, we're not.
It also,
any
it breaks up the momentum. It breaks up the momentum. If the attackers are just on a heater, it like makes them sit in their chairs and do nothing for a minute, and that sometimes can kind of take away their mechanics maybe a little bit, take away their confidence a little bit, and then you can kind of come back on a fresh slate and have that next round just clean without any of that momentum, which can be very impactful.
If the scoreboard isn't telling you this, AOS G is in full control of this ball game. It's a little silly, but I still have full confidence in Ruin to at least get 1 or 2 rounds here. I want to see that. I want to see that first round aggression on them on defense.
I do. I really think that, you know, at this point, if you're AOS G and you see a 6-0 scoreboard, you're like, okay, what can we do with this to just like set this pace and start this game, end this game like it started with a rush, which would be really cool, and I think is what we're gonna see.
Yep. FBK is really like, when you think about like what an IGL is and what ops they generally bring, like FBK is that guy, right? Like 7-1, bringing the blitz, always on that pulse, giving his teammate answers, allowing his team to flourish and give them the information, whether that be a hard breach, a drone, the pulse scanner, whatever it is. He's there to enhance his team's playing ability, and that's what like one of the great things that you can hear from an IGL, along with his vocals. Like I've heard these guys playing ranked. This guy doesn't shut up, but the good thing is it's always about the game. Okay, Stingy with the first pick on the perk 17.
Defender, they should have banned the Fender if they wanted to rush this much. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
We do see one behind long desk, prone. Can he find a gap? Ooh, maybe. He might find a gap here. Kills the planter. Blitz gets the trade. Blitz now planting. See a
oh, he's answered. It's really sauce. Answered back by the window. 1v2. The attacker's looking to take this round.
Alright, the attackers do have control of the bomb site. Nice long angle by Warden. Can he find a pick to even this up? We see a plant going down. Stolen has to hold. Plant's gonna find its way down. Warden rotates.
Oh, man.
And is picked. Well, the rush hit a road bump.
It did.
But
you know, I like seeing that. Like, they answered back to the 2v2, and then one guy got traded out without an answer. And that generally can be what a rush comes down to, is the one guy not getting traded back out. I'm telling you, it's the map. I'm telling you, it's the map. We see some internal fighting here. I think I'm going to pull FBK because I know he's generally pretty good with his English. So I'm going to pull him in for a player interview.
Cool.
And see what's good. Yoink. Hello, FBK. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
Okay, so we just absolutely seen a smashing. And I definitely wanted to pull you in and ask you some questions because your pulse play seemed to be very pivotal to your team's success on your guys' defense. Do you like that role where you're kind of enabling your team to kind of like take those gunfights, give them that info, and just really watch your team flourish?
Yes, it's the plan to give intel to my team, and it was the play. I was calling people to where they were at, and they were just shooting. I mean, when your team's doing all the job, it's kind of fun to just give the intel, I guess.
Yeah, and like it was something that I was trying to stress to the chat. Essentially, is like we watched you for an entire round with that shotgun and that pulse scanner out. Like, yeah, you got some damage on that buck the second round that you guys went to split sight. Like, but the main thing that you did was you were directing the defense around you. And when we went into the overview, you just seen like really beautiful geometry happening all around you. And I think it'd be a cool thing for you to do, to come back and watch this VOD and see like what your voice is commanding in the server, because it was really awesome to watch. Now, we do know that Ruins is more of like an ACAD team, a younger buck team. How did their playstyle match up to what you kind of thought was going to happen today?
I really thought they were going to try to give us 1v1s and try to win them. And I saw that the first round they were playing really aggressive. So we match up and just play the intel, and where we tried to give those 1v1s, but like on our ground.
Yeah, okay.
With our advantage.
Yeah, so like you instead of playing like, oh well, I got the better gunners, you're like, no, you're gonna fight me where I want you to fight me, type shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I make him play our style, not their style.
I like that. I like it. I like that. So 5, do you have any questions for FBK?
I don't think so. I think it was just clinically done. Well played.
Thanks. Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to play. I'm excited to play against you.
Is it next week?
I don't know, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, so
I don't know either.
We got 2 enemies in the same chat interviewing each other. I do apologize. Like my casting crew is very, very thin. So,
FBK, you're my enemy.
But yeah, I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate the niceness that you had towards them when the guy was stuck on the rappel. And you guys all said unfortunate, because I said that in the cast, like FBK doesn't want to win a round like that, if that makes sense. Like, you want to win fair and square, and it sucks because like the round has already started, frags have already started to fly. There's no way to replicate what had happened in that round, so there's no way to really restart that. It's just unlucky that you're stuck on that rappel.
Yeah, it sucks for them. I mean, it's gonna really get down the vibe when it happens to you, so I kind of feel for them on that one.
Yeah. Alrighty, buddy. Is there anything you want to shout out to chat or anybody else that's watching? We got Stolen Swag and a guy named Adam in chat. Anything that you want to hear?
Go sub to AOS Twitter.
Okay, AOS Twitter. That's the second shout out we've got tonight of that. Yeah. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to head on out and hang out with your team. Congratulations on your win tonight.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely, buddy.
Good night.
Good night, bud.
All right, I'm gonna head out. I will probably
see you in
an hour. Yeah.
Absolutely, buddy. Get warm for your game and try to have a good game for us tonight, buddy. I'll be here on the cast. I will have Kiroff here tonight. Discard real quick. I don't know who Donovan is, but okay. Yeah, you're more.